What's going on, gamers? A Very Big Man here. Gonna do the Spec Ops reveal trailer that they had, and gonna go over certain parts of it that I saw that other people have overseen from what I've seen so far. This first thing is the XP and the this little chat thing that they have here. The oh god, what is it? Obviously, you've probably heard other people say, you're gonna unlock this, 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 and this. But the thing that got me was wondering, is that when you earn XP and stuff, and you rank up, do you rank up separately from Xbox Live or PSN when you're online and when you're not online? Like in Split Screen for Modern Warfare 2, if you ever tried that, you had to rank up separately from Xbox Live if you didn't have Xbox Live or didn't have PSN or anything like that. So that's one thing I'm wondering is, will you be able to separately rank up between the two? If not, that's cool. If you do, that it won't be bad, but it'll just take a little bit more time to do it. And also, is there going to be like a prestige mode type thing for survival? That's the only thing I'm wondering about with that. But let's get on to the next thing. Alright, the next thing real quick is the care package marker in the bottom right corner. You'll see, I'll zoom into it here in just a second. This will come into play later in the video, and as to why I paused it here, and just remember that this guy has a care package marker, because this scene does come up later in this video.
Team, ground forces cannot get to the LZ.
The reason I paused it here is that you'll notice the guy has armor at 100 right now, and in a couple scenes in the video later, you'll see that the person doesn't have armor. And also, another two things is that he has flashbangs, and there was a syringe just to the left of the armor. And the reason for that is, I believe, is that you may be able to only pick up somebody once per round, or it might have a cooldown on it, so you can only pick them up so many times per round or something. We're still not sure yet, though.
Just the two of you from here on out.
Paused it here to show you the perks that the guy can now buy. I'm pretty sure you can buy them, but we're still not sure. Just notice that they all of them are third tier perks. So just kind of remember that, and remember that you can have. We're still not sure about all the unlocks or whatever you can get, but just remember that these in multiplayer were third tier perks. I paused it here to show you something really interesting that I don't think anybody else has covered. If you notice, right in the middle, towards the bottom of the weapon armory, it says "Share $500." This, I believe, is going to be, when you're playing with two people and one of you gets killed or something, you can actually give him $500 of your money, and that way you will be able to get him guns and stuff so he can survive better, survive for longer and stuff like that. Also, with the classified, it's either going to be that they haven't reached a certain rank, or maybe something else I'll point out later in the video.
This armory is online. Ammo and weapons upgrades are available. Equipment armory online.
If you remember earlier, I said that the guy had flashbangs, and you'll notice that there are no stun grenades in this equipment armory. There are, however, Claymore and C4 times 5 of each, unlike zombies where you only had 2 of each. Also, there's Last Stand, but that's for the Spec Ops mode, so it's not going to be in multiplayer, because we already know that it's not going to be in multiplayer. The reason I paused it here is I want you to take a look at the turret. Just notice what the turret looks like and stuff, and just kind of remember that, because here in just a couple seconds you'll see maybe a different turret or something else. We're not sure yet, but just take a look at it. Remember what it looks like.
I have access to explosives and armor upgrades.
Now take a look at this turret. I'm not sure if this is the other kind of turret with the grenade launching turret, or this could be an upgrade of the turret from just a few seconds ago. We're still not sure. It's like it might be able to. It's like pack-a-punching a gun, except you pack-a-punch a turret for you. Maybe it's just upgrades for it. I don't know exactly, but we'll find out, I guess, when we find out more information about it, or when the game's released.
Air support armory now.
the air support armory. This looks like it could be fun. The Predator missile obviously is going to be a Pred missile. Delta Squad, I believe, is going to be an actual squad of people coming in to kill people for you as kind of like a mercenary type thing. The thing that interested me most was the Riot Shield Squad, mainly because I think they're just more of a distraction for you, kind of like monkey bombs and zombies. But instead of that, it's going to be people with riot shields. Who knows, they may come in and actually kill people. Still not sure yet. Haven't seen any footage of an actual riot shield squad yet, so we'll find out.
Online. Close air support is available for tasking.
The reason I stopped the video here, this really interested me, is look down in the bottom right corner. There's an American flag down there with a little 2 above it. This is normally where your kill streaks would go, and if you notice, I believe it was either earlier in the video or it's going to be a little bit later in the video that this is where the Predator missile is when he calls it in. So this is most likely going to be either one of the squads that come in and help you, or it could be one of the classified kill streak things that were classified. So still not sure yet, but it's something I noticed and something that I don't think anybody else really noticed. Was there anything else? Yes. Yeah, because I wrote down some notes for this. And look right above the gun emblem, you'll see Wave 9, 19 seconds. This will come into play in a little bit in the video, because I'm not going to go over the multiplayer thing that was at the end of it. Woody's Gamertag did a great video on that, and I'll put an annotation in it on the video to his video. But notice the Wave 19 or Wave 9 at 19 seconds, because it'll come into play a little bit later. I'll show you later, because it was something that kind of just flashed on the screen for like a second and nobody really noticed it. But I went through the video in really good depths and looked at pretty much everything. So, but I'll explain that to you in a little bit. Remember earlier the guy with the airdrop marker? Well, this is it. This is what happens with the airdrop. Basically, it looks like it's a spot to call in like an AC-130 to gun down a certain spot in the map. You'll see the explosions here in just a second of after the smoke comes out of it. It's purple smoke, and I believe it's to call in an AC-130, because there is, when you watch the video, look up in the sky, you'll see what looks like an AC-130 up above them, and it will basically, rain down some bombs on the people that are standing right there.
Enemy attack dogs near your position. Be advised, they are carrying explosives. Team, chemical agents have been detected in your area. Be advised, heavily armored ground forces are being deployed by the enemy.
I'm not really going to go into a lot of detail about the Juggernauts, because obviously it's just the Juggernauts from Modern Warfare 2. If you ever played some of the Spec Ops, you'll know that they are a bitch to kill. But that's not what interested me the most. What interested me is look just below the minimap. Enemies left 4. It's basically a counter for how many enemies are left. Something that has been in the custom PC zombies for a while now, that should have been implemented into regular zombies, that a lot of people have been looking for, is a zombie counter to see how many people are actually left. And if you look at the minimap, what drops off the Juggernaut is a Pavlo. There's just something I noticed. Yeah, I noticed the weirdest things, but it's something I noticed, and so we're still not sure if the Pavlo will actually shoot at you or not, but I have noticed from watching the video a few times that enemy air support will actually try to shoot at you as it's dropping down enemies for you to kill. Remember earlier about the classified guns? Well, this could be one of the ways to unlock some of the guns. You'll notice it says press and hold X for model 1887. It's a gun on the ground. So what I'm thinking is some of the classified guns will actually be guns you have to pick up and like take to the what is it, the gun armory or whatever it is, because there are some games that actually, when you play them, if you take an enemy gun to like the next checkpoint or whatever, you will unlock that gun for you to be able to use. So that could be one of the, that's why I stopped it here, because like I said, it's something I noticed that a lot of other people haven't. So enemies could drop guns, and you have to take them to the armory to unlock them. Still not sure yet, but it's just something that I saw that looked interesting to me. Okay, now the part where that wave 9, 19 seconds comes into play. Combat performance. This comes up at the end of the round. Basically, what this is it tells you, how good you did in the round, and it'll also give you bonus money, wave bonus money, because you can see that, like I said, this popped up for like a second on the screen, not all of it filled out, so we're still not sure all the information in there is gonna show, or what's going to give you more bonus money as a combat performance. But I believe if you beat the round in a certain amount of time, if you have really good accuracy, and the wave itself can actually give you bonus money, because it does say wave 19 plus $85. So that's just something that I noticed, and something that could have been brought to attention by some other people, but they didn't. But oh well. So that's going to be it for you. If you guys like what you saw, please do comment, rate, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you later. I'm just going to let the rest of the video just play out.